Morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2019 Concordia Americas Summit. My name is Nicholas Logothetis, and I'm the co-founder and chairman of the board of Concordia. On behalf of Matt and myself, welcome. In 1910, Theodore Roosevelt famously said, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best in the end knows the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly." Today, let us remember we are in the arena, here and now. This is our moment to communicate, to compromise, to dare greatly. Thanks to the tenacity of our incredible Concordia staff, the determination of Matt, and the vision of the Concordia Leadership Council, the stage is set here in Bogota. It is now up to us, each one of us, to strive valiantly, to dare greatly, to spend ourselves in the array of worthy causes that have inspired our attendance at this unique event in this unique moment in history. Concordia is a platform built for nonpartisan, non-political engagement. And it is our great hope that today and tomorrow we are able to engage in a series of conversations and solution-oriented meetings that do have a small impact on the world around us. So, on behalf of Matt and myself, welcome to our summit. Our entire team is at your service. Please enjoy yourselves. And please allow me now to introduce the co-founder and CEO of Concordia and my best friend, Matt Swift. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Nick, and welcome, everybody. It's a privilege to be here in the new and beautiful Grand Hyatt. I have to tell you, I think this hotel is an amazing establishment and so important for Bogota. First and foremost, I want to start by thanking President Duque and his team for their tireless support of Concordia and our Americas initiative. It is a great honor to have the president with us, and we look forward to some important discussions with his administration and our delegations of officials, senators, and congressmen from countries all across the hemisphere around the world, and especially the delegation from the United States. As we gather here today in Colombia's dynamic, vibrant capital city, it's incredible to witness the growth of our Concordia Americas initiative over the past 4 years. The journey to where we are today has been tremendous, and it is an honor to welcome you all here. First, let's recognize where we are. There is a transformation and growth that is galvanizing both Colombia and Latin America as a whole. Colombia holds a special place in Concordia's heart, and even more so now than ever before. The country is in the midst of a new era, one marked by possibility, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Colombia is a beacon for Latin America, a bedrock of stability and an engine of growth. The young minds of Colombia today are tackling some of the toughest issues in the region and providing real solutions to some of the greatest challenges. Bogota and Medellin have steadily become regional hubs for entrepreneurship, launching some of the most exciting new ventures on the continent. The orange economy continues to thrive and grow, and we are excited to have many young Colombians here with us today who share our optimism for Colombia's future and believe deeply in the opportunity at hand. To echo Nick's comments, Concordia is a hub of nonpartisan, non-political engagement, and it is with great pride that we convene today in Colombia for our most diverse and inclusive Americas Summit to date, welcoming voices and perspectives from across all sectors, backgrounds, and geographies. Of particular importance for our gathering this year will be to talk about the intensifying political confrontation, economic ruin, and catastrophic, frankly, humanitarian crisis occurring in Venezuela. We must come together to engage as an international community on ways to support those suffering in Venezuela and being forced to flee. We must also work to establish immediate policy options for the Latin American community as events unfold and evolve. Venezuela is actually an area that Concordia has been focusing on for a number of years. In 2016, with the launch of our first ever America Summit in Miami, we were proud to host the first meeting of Venezuelan human rights activists Lilian Tintori and Luis Almagro, the Secretary General of the OAS. The need to elevate the dialogue around the outlook for Venezuela is stronger now than ever before, and this year's America Summit will seek to provide an international platform for not only critical global dialogue, but frankly, tangible solutions. I want to take an opportunity to thank our Leadership Council for their ongoing guidance and support, and for the integral role that they have played in shaping the Americas Initiative into what it is today. We have a number of Leadership Council members here present with us. President Uribe, who actually was the first person to invite me and Nick to come down and see Colombia. President Obasanjo is here from Nigeria, and you will hear from him shortly. President Lacalle of Uruguay, a great friend to the organization. President Quiroga, who has really mentored us through a lot of our content pieces. General David Petraeus, who is, I think this is now locked in on his annual calendar to come down to Colombia and spend time with us in Bogota. Ambassador John Negroponte, who has been with us from the very, very beginning. Ambassador Paulo de Rienzi, also someone who has helped us immensely and really mentored us through this process. And of course, Dr. Eduardo Padron, the president of Miami-Dade College. And for any of you who know him to be a remarkable man. Your dedication to furthering these pertinent discussions and building meaningful partnerships is core to Concordia's success. I also want to thank all of our speakers, partners, and sponsors for a truly amazing program we've lined up. A sincere thank you to our principal programming sponsors, Banco de Bogotá, BCG, Coca-Cola, Comcast, NBC Universal, Finalco, PMI, and Uber. And our lead programming sponsors, Visa, SAS, Quadratics, Grupo Argos, and Seclatem. And finally, the Concordia team. We have such a young and passionate, yet incredibly small team of individuals who are tireless in their commitment and dedication to these summits and their important work Concordia does throughout the year. With that, I'm excited to present the first part of this program, someone who's a great friend of Concordia and to myself, Chef Juan Manuel Barrientos of El Cielo Restaurant. It's a real privilege to welcome him back and look forward to spending the next few days with you. Thank you.